Hello, welcome back to 3D Drawing for Model Railway. Today's episode we're going to continue working on improving the detail on the end of the ferry van that we've been drawing. So first thing we're going to do is let's have a look at some pictures. I'm thinking of starting off by adding in some hinges around the top here and the bottom. So again, we're just going to come up, create a sketch on the back surface here. So looking at the shape, we use a slight flat panel with a rivet on it and then one that comes out above that. So we're just going to create just a rectangle on the top here. I'm going to go say, I think I'm going to go for 0.7 millimeters. If that wants to be, sorry, 0.7 on that one. Oh, that snapped, unfortunately. Right, let's try again. So go back into that sketch. You see it? Okay, cool. So 0.7 high, 0.3 wide. Okay, and we'll extrude this just coming up slightly. I think maybe 0.15 would do. And create another sketch on there. Again, using the rectangle tool. I think I'm going to go with that 0.3 by 0.35, and I'm going to extrude this outwards. I'm thinking, 0.4 will look okay. And just to make it life nice and easy, I'm actually going to put a midplane, and I'm going to copy that, what we've just done. Put a midplane between those two top and bottom surfaces there. Okay, and then we'll be able to copy this down. Actually, we will put the rivet on here first. Let's find the midpoint. Go 0.3 again. Extrude it 0.15 and then fill it off the top. 0.15. Okay, and then as I say, we can copy or mirror this over. So, mirror, and then we're going to do features. I'm going to select. I also want that, and I'm going to mirror plane across. Let's put the whole body over. We don't want that. So let's do edit feature. That's already a new body. That's fine. Edit feature, and we'll do new body on that as well. Okay, that should work out. So again, we'll try that mirror. So selecting that feature, and start the faces. Let's try again. Mirror plane, being the one just added there. Click on OK. Cool. So we can then turn that mirror plane off. And then I'm going to add in the middle here. In fact, let's finish that sketch actually, and we'll delete that sketch. I'm going to add a drawing on to that side face. I'm going to slice through, and I'm going to put a circular. Maybe 0.3. Circular profile there. I'm going to extrude that down, tell it to join. Okay, haven't gone further enough. Edit that down again. And just drag it into the bottom of the hinge there. There we go. So we've got that now sorted. We're going to copy the pattern. Select the features, I'm going to select all of these slots. Hopefully it won't do this. Direction, down. It is. So what's caused that? Let's have a look at this. Edit that feature there. That's fine. Could be, yes, that one. Edit that feature. Tell it to be a new body. And then we can pattern all of this look in. There we go. Let's faces. Good. Direction downwards. Two of them. I think it was 7mm we came down last time. .75 actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks good to me. It's weird that these are slightly sticking through here for some reason. Weird. Let me just that one. Edit scale. I'm just going to reduce the diameter of them. So 0.25. 0.27. 828. It's 0.28. Okay, so they're not hanging out now. That's good. Now if we check the bodies, do we have one? No, we've got lots. So we're going to keep body 2 as the original, combine, and we're going to add in as the tool bodies all the rest of them. Click on OK, that all joined together now. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to add in is the handrail that's on the side here. So we're going to come onto the side and create an offset plane from the side face, and I'm just going to bring that in, say maybe 0.15, and I'll put that in the middle of this face here. And then rotate the image around, and we're going to create a sketch onto that face, or that offset plane, sorry. Just going to rotate this round so that I'm looking at it with the handrail going to be face up now. So you can see the start of the handrail is going to start just below the hinge that we've just put in, and it's going to be 6 inches above the lower hinge. So creating a line. I'm going to create a line upwards, across, and back down. Let's escape to get rid of that tool, and then we're going to coincidence those 2 points like that. Dimension wise, let's go have a look, see how high it looks. So it comes out sort of similar height to the hinge. So at the moment it's 0.4. I'm going to go maybe 0.5, see how that comes up. Yep, looks okay. Distance from the corner here, I'm going to go for 0.3. Actually no, 0.2. I want it really close to the top there. And from the bottom we'll go for 1mm. I'm then going to fill it off the corner, maybe 0.15. A bit more, I think, than that. Yeah, let's go for 0.3. Same on the other corner, 0.3. And then I'm going to put a line. I'm going to find the midpoint of this. In fact, let's check that. Yes, it does look in the midpoint. Find the midpoint. and then drag back down to the bottom, finish sketch, and then we're going to use the pipe tool. So we're going to select, you've got to do these individually again, so we'll initially start with the outside here. I'm going to go for 0.4 because I know that's about as small as I can get away with on handrails and things like that aren't completely touching. Bottom sketch Ep4, pipe, and tell that to join also. Now obviously they're going to look a little bit overscale, but we do need to be able to print that and have it reliably print. Let's sketch back off. I'm wondering actually, maybe I'm just going to try. I'm going to go down to 0.3 on both of those, and we'll give it a try on the printer and see how it looks. And then we'll come back and if it doesn't work initially, I can just cut this off and then put a piece of wiring on the initial print. And then for future ones, I'll just make it a little bit thicker if need be. The next thing I'm going to add is what I think here maybe looks a bit like a locking pin on the side. So again, you're going to come down, create a sketch on this side profile, using the rectangle again. Height wise, slightly higher than this part here that we've drawn. Add that in. Okay, so distance from the bottom, let's go for 0.9. The height of it, it's not particularly big. Yeah, I'm going to go 1mm. Okay, so we'll just extrude initially 0.15, and then I'm going to create another sketch on the face, a rectangle on it. I'm going to midpoint that rectangle to the face there. Dimension that 0.5. Look, actually probably want smaller than that, 0.3. And then we'll extrude out maybe 0.4. And then on the top surface, so this will need a support when it prints, because there will be nothing below it for the printer to support to, so we'll have to add a support into this. Unless, of course, actually, let's edit this. What we can do is move it backwards so that it's actually touching the rear. So not quite prototypical, but it will mean that I won't have to put two supports on each end there, because it's touching the back already. There you go. So yeah, not quite exactly the same design, but as I say, I don't really want to put support on there because you will just blow that out being so small. So we'll live with that small compromise on that. Okay, so now having gone through all the photos, I think symmetrically wise, it's about as much detail as we've got to add on the end here. There is what I think is a locking handle that comes down here, but symmetrically that's not going to be able to be of any use to us before we copy things over. So I'm just going to leave it at this point, and then we can come back and design that post once we've started mirroring this all around. So hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. I think it's about 15 or 20 minutes there. If you have, please press the like button and subscribe. It really does help if everyone can just watch as much of these videos as possible. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks.